in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you? Oh dear, still haven't found it? Then I'm afraid I'll have to hold on to Howling Blizzard. How goes it? Have you found Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis, perchance? We have a deal then. You've my thanks. Here's Howling Blizzard, the Veiled Tome as promised.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Do stop by again. With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a ferry stone to...
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Do stop by again.
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Do stop by again.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Never should have taken this shit.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasure. If you think me a liar, then buy. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well, I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do. Many thanks to you.
Fools and urchins boast of their coin. Mornings get earlier.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then the creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Hope to see you again.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Well, if you think me a liar, then the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Many thanks to you.
You might say that the purpose of a forgery is limited only by one's own imagination.
My heart shies from the thought of using it for deception. But that decision is not mine to make.
Alright, kill for some decent sleep.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then but the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table. At least I have my life. That's something.
We've had damn near enough of wastrel.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy some. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again. Suppose I can enjoy some idle chit-chat.
There's no easy. I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
My stomach's growling. Time for an... Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested. Complete. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Hope to see you again.
Tomorrow will be no different. I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Suppose I'm tired. I've barely slept a wink.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy. The item you requested is complete. Here you... Many thanks to you.
I've been on my feet all day. It's a long day of legs.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of... crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a...
Shall we get some rest then? Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
At least I have my life. That's something.
Have you found any grimoires? You know not where they are. I shall divulge but a village assailed by the... Have you found any grimoires? Very well. Then your trial is complete, and I shall teach you my magic in time. Patience, my pupil. I merely wish to observe your skills a little longer. Well, well. Take caution in the practice of magic. I hope you're made of sterner stuff than that. You bear the talent for the acquisition of magics. One I would nurture by teaching you the culmination of my art. I do not do so lightly, for this technique is volatile in the extreme. But I trust that you will be able to control it. It was my own choice to send her away for reasons I do not care to share with you. We must rely on our ally.
The Maester's teaching is yours, Arisen. I dare say there's no truer sign of mastery, nor better reward for your efforts.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vacation when there are so many exciting, always a pleasure.
Anyone gives me.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick.
We must rest.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
They're still patching up on the drag.
It's really coming down.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment. In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. You must cleanse yourself of that oil post haste.
I could have done no better.
The battle continues.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
And I shall remain by your side.
Here, strike the lightning on your side.
No one can defend themselves when
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Would that I had a reward for you. But I'm afraid I've little gold of my own. Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis a ring my father gave me. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now, I'd best take my leave of you. I've my studies to attend to.
Miss Tricia was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
Right you are.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
By your leave.
On my way! Trisha! Trisha!
We managed to avoid the worst by some miracle. I am grateful for your aid. You must come visit us again, once she has recovered.
'Twas a near thing, but Miss Trisha is saved. Let us look in on her again in the coming days to see how she fares.
I am grateful to you. Come visit us again, once Trisha has had a chance to rest.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Here we are.
Hoy! 'Twould seem I've you to thank for saving me as well as Gran. Who could have suspected things would happen as they did? 'Twas as though my very self was about to vanish. Gran said 'twas because the magic within me is many times greater than 'tis within other people. She's going to teach me how to control my magic so it won't happen again. I can hardly wait. Oh, that reminds me. Keep this a secret from Gran. But when my magic was all out of control, I learnt a sort of technique. I'll need to study hard if I'm to try it without exploding again.
Learning to shackle such a
This might surprise you, but I've already mastered a variety of magics. And since you've been so kind to me, I'd like to teach you a special one. Are you keen?
Follow me, if you would.
Grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
You've been good to me. To us. I'd wager 'tis about time I showed I mean to teach you one of my techniques. I've every faith you'll use it wisely. Take this. With my blessing.
This way, Master.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat?
Ah, now. I shan't condemn you for it. You couldn't have known the dangers 'twould pose, and nor could Trisha. The fault lies with me for my reticence. You see, a similar deluge of magic to the one you witnessed consumed Trisha's mother, and she perished. Her father feared the same fate would befall his daughter, and bade me to keep her from dabbling in magic. But now that Trisha has awoken to the wellspring within her, I will need to teach her to control it. She will have her wish after all. Now that Trisha has awoken to the wellspring within her, I have no choice but to teach her to control it. She will have her wish after all.
Pray, follow me.
I always wanted to learn magic, but now I know not to underestimate the dangers it can pose. I'm going to devote myself to my studies till I've got my powers well under control.
How goes it?
I always wanted to learn magic, But now I know not to underestimate the danger.
Trisha is proving to be a model pupil, and 'tis plain to see how delighted she is to be studied. I suppose the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Trisha, I suppose the apple does...
The Maester's teaching is yours, Arisen. I dare say there's no truer sign of mastery, nor better reward for your efforts.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly. It's a linger on a single vocation. Always a pleasure.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
A good sleep will ensure we are... Good morrow, every... One.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
A flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
When better to use this, but in the midst...
I can scarcely see a thing in this dark. trial indeed, but one we surpassed with skill.
The tide of battle was in our favor.
Over here, if you please. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. As you wish. I shall stay my hand.
Strike me if you can. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
You have my protection.
One of us has been poisoned. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Goblin!
'Tis weak to lightning strike.
Poison is a nasty affliction. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Let my magics grant you with elemental food. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. This fiend tries to control me, put me in for a surprise. I shall pin it down and interrupt its foul spell. I would be glad of your assistance. It is fire's fury. Strike in the heart while it's exposed! Controls our comrades. Painful though it may be, we must hold our ally ere we all come to harm.
I am saved. Thank you for listening.
I've grabbed hold of the beast. Now to seek its weakest point.
Well said.
We would do well to seek the high ground and fight in the middle. It will make overpowering our foe. Is everyone all right?
Cannot let the portal remain.
It seems we have range though and go.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?